Get out of the middle. Get out of the middle. Get out of the middle. This is no time to be a lukewarm kind of middle, I'll do this, I'll take this part of God's word, I'm not going to really deal with that. No time for being in the middle. You're going to either be hot, fiery for the things of God, seeking God, praising God, praying God to God, finding out his will, his way, drawing close to him, or you're not. And you will subsequently reap the benefits of the relationship with God, or you will reap the consequences of disobedience and not seeking him, because it is disobedient not to seek him, because he's told us to seek him. He's told us that we should give attention to his word. So I am just telling you, this is ask God. That's where I try to put it. Many people, if you can't hear God, then you don't know. Well, this is a good time to get to know God and ask him if what this lady is saying is factual. You all, God is a God of grace. And there's been a lot of time that we have just operated in his grace. God has always demanded that those, or commanded each and every one of us who say that we're his, we're to submit ourselves unto him. We're to give the highest attention to his word. We're to give him the glory, the honor. We're to extol him above all of our opinions, our ways, our thoughts. And understanding that when we seek him, he's a God that speaks still. He speaks through his written word, his logos word, but he also speaks to his creation. The question is, are we prepared to hear him? And this is a time, you all, we must hear God, and we must hear him clearly. And if we choose not to hear him and to obey him, we will reap the consequences. And please don't say, well, God, why did you do this? Why did you allow this? He is giving us a time. It's a time of grace. It's his love. Right now, I am just one crying out, and I don't believe I'm the only voice. As a matter of fact, I know I'm not the only voice saying that we must choose today who we're going to serve. And when you serve something, that means you submit to it. You find out who you're serving and what the person wants if you're a good servant. If you're going to serve your job, your family, your relationship, and put that above what God says and above giving attention to him, then when trouble comes, you won't be able to hear him. You will not have sown seeds. And seeds can be financial seeds, but seeds is also things that we do. And we'll talk more about that, because I believe that God has given me to really just share some things, some things that we need to check and ensure that we're in right position with him. But I am just saying, this is a time to get out of the middle. The middle is that kind of wishy-washy warm, yeah, I'm a Christian, but I still do, I'm not giving much attention to God. Either the only success, you all, is going to be found in the hot fire relationships. We're seeking God. We're going after God. We're reading his word. We're praising. We're listening for his voice. We're learning his voice if we don't know it. Everything else, that middle part, dangerous. That part where you are totally in disobedience, when the consequences come in, again, this thing has already been set up. God has already, it is finished. And either we're going to get in alignment with living the way he's told us to live, to seek him the way he's told us to seek him, then the consequences cannot be blamed on God. It's a choice that each and every one of us has to make. And I pray that we all make the right choices, because it's not about us. I will say this, understand that God is a generational God. And just as though there are generational blessings when we choose to obey God, to serve him, we'll experience generational blessings. That means not just us, but we'll see it, our children, our children's children, through our bloodline. The same is true when we choose to disobey. And again, some of us are reaping consequences of bad choices that those before us have made. And yes, God has made a way of escape, but we have to know that. We have to know how to walk in that. And we also have to make a choice not to to do things that will set up future generations to experience the terrible consequences of our disobedience. So again, please get out of the middle. God bless you. I look forward to I just, walking through this with many of you as we all make a decision to press in and seek God so that we will experience the best for ourselves and for those that we love, and that we will be positioned in power so that we can stand and we can help others to stand. God bless.